7 P's of marketing. What is marketing? Marketing is communicating the value of product, service, or brand to customers for the purpose of promoting or selling that product, service, or brand. Marketing techniques include choosing target markets through market analysis and market segmentation, as well as understanding consumer behavior and advertising a product's value to the customer. Marketing mix. The marketing mix definition is simple. It is about putting the right product or a combination thereof in the place, at the right time, and at the right price. 4 P's of marketing: product, price, place, promotion. The 7 P's of marketing. Number 1, people. All companies are reliant on the people who run them, from frontline sales staff to the managing director. Having the right people is essential because they are as much a part of your business offering as the products or services you are offering. Number 2, place. What location is best suited for the business where there are more potential customers? Can they conveniently transact on site or online? How is the process of distribution? Number 3, product. What product or service the most appropriate for the opportunity and why the customers buy or avail them? Number 4, price. What is the most appropriate price and what is pricing strategies that will be used? The product should always be seen as representing good value for money. Customers are usually happy to pay a little more for something that works really well for them. Number 5, promotion. What is the most effective advertisement or combination of advertisements, and which advertising tools should be used to drive awareness and increase sales? Number 6, packaging. What is the best packaging for the product that is attractive enough to customers and cost efficient at the same time? Number 7, processing. The delivery of your service is usually done with the customer present, so how the service is delivered is once again part of what the consumer is paying off. What is the most compelling feature of the product or business that will make a difference in the lives of the customers? How it differs from the rest? Plan. Product development, operations, and financial plan. The business plan will not be complete if the operations and financial plan are not included. These two play a crucial role in ensuring that the business is operationally feasible and financially viable. Fundamentals of product development. Before commercializing a new product or service, the entrepreneur must focus first on refining the product or service and validate its market acceptability. This new product can be a totally new product, a new product line from the existing business of the entrepreneur, a product line extension, an enhancement, or a repositioning of an existing product. Fundamentals of product development. Product development is the process of developing, testing, and commercializing a product or service with the ultimate objective of solving the problem of the primary target market. It is composed of 4 sequential steps. Number 1, developing a product or service description. Number 2, creating a prototype. Number 3, testing the prototype. Number 4, validating the market. Product or service description. The product or service description simply describes how a product or service works and how it benefits the customers. A clear product or service description is important because this will serve as the blueprint of all business operations. The entrepreneur has to take note of the following regarding the product or service description. Number 1, it should directly address the primary target market in personal manner using everyday language. The entrepreneur should put himself or herself in the customer's shoes where the product description will be addressed to. Number 2, it should highlight the features that will cater to the customer's needs or address the customer's problems. Number 3, realistic superlatives should be used for the product description. Motherhood statements such as world-class service or product excellence may not matter to the customers at all. Creating a prototype of the product or service. A prototype is a preliminary model or sample of a new product or service that is created to test a product concept or service process. The entrepreneur's creativity and ingenuity will be used in creating the prototype. According to entrepreneur, creating a prototype lessens implementation or commercialization risk and provides the entrepreneur a bunch of advantages as follows. Number 1, creating a prototype enables the entrepreneur to engage in trial and error, provides room for improvements, and refines the functionality of the product design or service process. It is very expensive and risk-intensive to commercialize a product without creating a prototype. Number 2, creating prototype provides the entrepreneur window to test the performance and specifications of various materials and service processes. Every detail of the product or service should be scrutinized carefully and all flaws will be addressed right away before commercialization. Number 3, a prototype helps the entrepreneur effectively describe the product or service to the product team. Members of the product team include marketing, operations, engineers, supplies, business partners, and legal and human resources. It provides the product team the information needed to create the right product or service as planned. Number 4, creating a prototype elicits respect from key stakeholders and customers. At the same time, a prototype gives credibility to the entrepreneur. Some entrepreneurs only present value and big ideas but no details as to its feasibility and implementation. Creating a prototype is a stage where the entrepreneur can experiment, develop, and make some improvements in the potential product or service. The objective of the entrepreneur at this stage is to verify if the product or service concept will work at the simplest, fastest, and cheapest way. Techniques in creating a prototype. Studying the competitor's product or service. The entrepreneur will try to scrutinize the parts and functions, as well as the design and other attributes of that product, in hopes that he or she will be able to address some problems in the competitor's products and come up with the most efficient and effective prototype. Number 2, as for the service, the entrepreneur may try availing the competitor's services and will take note of their operations, such as service, delivery, location, facilities, and ambience. He or she will then take note of the pros and cons of the service to create the prototype. Simulate the service by trying it with his or her friends or relatives and then get their feedback. Number 3, some entrepreneurs create a video presentation or a miniature prototype so they will be able to explain the details if the product is to be viewed by a panel or a specialist.
Kick.